The biggest question I get asked the most from friends, relatives, and even random strangers online is this. Is a degree from a UK university worth spending thousands of pounds in 2026? And I should know because I got 2 of them. So in this video, I'm gonna share both sides. The reason why you should and the reason why you shouldn't. What most people don't realize is that they're thinking about this entirely the wrong way. So let me start by why studying in the UK can be absolutely worth it. Now, a degree from the UK university is recognized globally. A lot of students come to UK to study. And if you have a degree from one of the top universities, that's something else. So even after finishing your degree, you do decide to go somewhere else like US, Europe, or anywhere else in the world. People recognize the name and it signals quality as UK have a long history of education behind them. Even the employees back home recognize the UK graduate as an instant credibility. But a degree's reputation is not the only reason to go to the UK. Now in most countries, to complete a master's degree, it takes 2 years. But in the UK, you can finish it in 1. Now to think about it, you don't only save 1 year of your life, you also save 1 year of tuition fees and 1 year of living expense. And for many students, this single reason makes UK way more attractive than other countries like US, Canada, or even Germany. However, finishing faster doesn't mean the quality is any lower. UK universities are known for strong teaching standards, well-structured courses, and most of the faculties are active researchers. And you also get access to libraries, labs, and equipments which are genuinely world-class. So for someone who actually value academic life, this can be life-changing. But studying is not the only thing UK is known for. It's also the life you will have outside the classroom. Living in the UK means you're surrounded by people from all over the world. You learn about their culture, their food, their language, how they live, how they socialize. And that whole experience changes how you see the world. And for some students, the relationships and networks they have built there can be as valuable as their degree. And it's just not about meeting people as well. UK gives you an opportunity to live and work there after your graduation. With the 2-year post-study visa, you have a great opportunity to get some international work experience. Even if you don't get to settle there permanently, a work experience from UK can be really valuable for your CV. And after that, if you move back to your home country or settle somewhere else, the employers will look at your CV and will know that you can handle competitive environment. And speaking of employers, the biggest benefit a UK education will be in your career. And someone will look at your CV and see studied in the UK, it will instantly set you apart from thousands of other applicants. It will show that you can adapt to a new environment, you have worked in an international space, and you can work within a team in a competitive environment. And that combination will make your profile stand out. So that was one side of the story. But you might be sitting there and thinking, that's not what I care about. I care about PR, I care about money, and I care about stability. So if that's you, let's talk about why UK actually might not be worth it. A lot of people think that life is tough here, that if somehow I move abroad, my life will magically fix itself. But the truth is, your personal problems, your habits, your struggles, they will follow you. They will follow you everywhere. And in the UK, they will follow you to one of the most expensive countries. The UK is not an escape button. Unless you are in an actual physical unsafe place or you have a real reason to move, then that's okay. But if you're just running away from stress and everything, it will definitely follow you. And speaking of running away, another common reason why people move abroad is because of relationships. I've seen this myself. People actually follow their girlfriend or boyfriend abroad, and especially if it's a short-term relationship, it is gonna be a huge problem for you in the future. If things don't work out, and I have seen majority of the cases where things don't work out, you'll be stuck in a country where you didn't want it to be in the first place, all alone and with no plan of your own. So if you want to move abroad, it should be your own personal reason, not someone else's, because it will turn into a regret real quick. And regrets just don't come from relationships. It also comes when people expect UK to be an easy ticket for PR or big money. A lot of students actually believe that they will move to the UK, study, work, and settle there permanently. But UK is one of the most difficult countries to get a PR. And definitely if you're in the right sectors, have skill, and if you work hard enough, you can make it. You can get a good job, get sponsored, and eventually get a PR. But if PR is the only reason and you're going to the UK, then it might not actually be worth it. But I will personally suggest that you look at different countries where the process for PR is way straightforward. Canada was one of the best examples recently, but given the current global scenario regarding immigration and everything, you have to do your own research. And also the same thing goes for the money. If you think you can work part-time and make big bucks, make savings, it's not gonna be easy. With the rise of living costs, high rents and everything, it's very hard to manage, and the only way for you be able to save something will be after your graduation, you get a good job, good high paying job, and then you can, kind of like enjoy your life. But when for some people the money get tight, they make all the wrong choices. Some student works beyond the allowed 20 hours a week, and some students skip university entirely and start working full time. For them, coming to the UK on a student visa was just like a big plan, so they can come there and then they can just work full time and start earning money. This is very risky because if you get caught, you'll face deportation and all of the money you have spent to go there will be down the drain. And the truth is, if your whole reason to come to the UK is just to work, why not focus on your studies, get a good degree, work on your skills, and get a good job? And if you don't want to study at all and the whole reason you are coming to the UK is just to work, why not try a legal way to come to the UK so you can work? Or why not try a different country where there are no restrictions on how many hours you can work? So you can go to the university, but you're not restricted by your visa that how long you can work. And if you're also not serious about your studies, the whole question is why you are even here. If you come abroad and you don't want to go to university, you don't want to go to classes, you don't want to do your assignments, and you're going to pay someone else to do your assignments, then why the hell are you spending 15 to 20,000 pounds on a degree? It's worthless. Studying abroad can be tough, but it gives you a chance to learn something, to develop your skills, and to build your career. And if you just skip that, you're wasting your money and you're wasting your time. And money is not the only thing people waste. Sometimes they waste their entire experience of living abroad. Some people come to the UK and they only interact with people from their home country. They never leave their bubble, they never interact with anyone, they never socialize with anyone, they never get the chance to practice the language. And if you have to do all of this, then why even bother coming to a different country? The whole point of studying abroad is not the degree you get or the money you will earn. It's the experience we get. Meeting different people, learning about different culture, trying different food. All of this gives us a new perspective into the world. And if you close yourself off, you're missing the biggest advantage of your journey. If your mindset is, I'm not here to enjoy, I'm here to make it, then you're missing the whole point. I understand life abroad is hard, but it also gives you a chance to be independent, to make friends, to travel around the world, and most importantly, growing as a person. But if you're always in this survival mode, maybe you'll graduate, maybe you'll get a job, maybe you'll settle there, but you will always feel like I have not lived enough. And this brings me to the most practical part of this. Because if you ignore everything I've said, at the end of the day, studying abroad is also a financial decision. And when you will do the maths, you will realize it's not as simple. I don't want to go into deep calculations here because I'll probably make a separate video about that. But I just want to say this, from what I know and from my own personal experience, most of you should not come to the UK. At least not if you're coming for purely money and stability. Financially, it's always a lose-lose situation, especially if you're coming from India like me. And if you have supporting parents and you're going to the UK to actually study for exposure, for some international experience, and for growing as a person, then definitely do it. But if you're coming with the mindset that I cannot fail, and if you do go back without any job, your parents, your friends, your community, your relatives will look down on you, then please don't come. The pressure alone will crush you. Studying abroad should never be about escaping. It should be about experience, whether it's in the UK or even in your home country. So if you do go to the UK and you make it, congratulations, I'm genuinely happy for you. But if you don't, then that's okay too. You don't need a UK degree to make a meaningful life. So that was my take. But honestly, it's not about me. It's about you. So what do you think? You still think UK is worth it for you in 2026? Let me know in the comment section. Till then, goodbye.